In this video, we're asked to calculate the value of x in degrees. So you'll notice there's an x right there by the 15. And basically what we need to do is figure out a strategy to find x. Now, this image isn't actually correct, so we're going to get rid of this guy because it's just confusing. So that's one bad part about this image, but the rest of it's pretty good. Okay, so let's look. What do we know about parallel lines and transversals? Well, we know that opposite angles are equal. So this is 75 and this is 75. And we also know that if I slide this 75 up to this line, that this is also 75. So now I know that this angle, which is 75, and this angle here, when they add them together, they are supplementary, and you get 180 degrees. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to start right there with 75 degrees plus 15x degrees minus 30 degrees equals 180 degrees. All right, looking at this, I can't isolate yet because I haven't gathered like terms, so I'm going to gather like terms. This guy is very similar to this guy, so I'm going to add them together. If I'm not mistaken, I believe 75 take away 35 is 45, so that is 45 degrees plus 15 degrees x equals 180 degrees. I can't gather any like terms anymore, but I can begin to isolate, and I want to isolate for x. So in order to isolate for x, I need to get rid of the 45. In order to get rid of the 45, I need to subtract both sides by 45. So I go 45 degrees minus 45 degrees plus 15x equals 180 minus 45 degrees. All right, so next I notice I can gather like terms again, and these guys basically are the zero principle, so I'm left with just 15x degrees. On the right hand side, I have 180 minus 45. So if I take 180 and I subtract 45, I get 135 degrees. Next, I need to isolate x further and try and remove the 15. So the 15 can be eliminated by dividing both sides by 15. So I got 135 divided by 15. So when I divide 15 by 15, I get 1x, x degrees, and 135 divided by 15 equals 9 degrees. Now, just to kind of double check, I can look back to the x there and try and figure out if this works. So I said that my original formula was 75 degrees plus 15x minus 30 degrees equals 180 degrees. If I add or insert 9 for the 15, where the x is, right here, I should have a balanced equation. So let's just work that out. Just double checking. So 15 times 9, I believe, is 135 minus 30. Move this up. So that is 210 degrees minus 30 degrees equals 180 degrees. 210 minus 30 is 180 degrees. And if you notice, we have a balanced teeter-totter. So that means it is true.